Good morning. Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez presiding over the 210th District Court criminal docket for August 17, 2023. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we're streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufo, who's next?
Judge, on the middle of page 3, do you want to do the Miss Pritchett?
Do you all need to go on the record? Is Mr. Vasquez, are you there? Mr. Reynolds?
I'm here, Judge.
Okay.
No, Judge, I got
Judge.
your ruling.
Okay.
And we'll keep preparing for trial.
Okay, you all are set for, okay, if you don't need to put anything on the record, then you all are good to go.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You may have a good day.
Have a good
Who's
one.
next?
How about page 3, Judge?
Mhm.
In cause number 2023-0D03820, State of Texas versus Hector Perez. Announcement of counsel, please.
David Vandenberg on behalf of the state. State is ready.
Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr.
Perez, Mr. Huffman, Perez.
Mr. Perez. I believe Mr. Perez, there he is.
Have I asked this question before, Miss Welch? What is the warrant? I actually didn't see this. Is the warrant ours?
I'm double checking.
Okay.
Yes, it is, but it's from when he was at the JMAG. It was issued by Judge Estrada on the 27th of January.
Had no monitor, I would imagine, because I have a notation here about a monitor.
It is, Judge, and that's been the issue. I think Ms. Estrada or Judge Estrada was considering recalling the warrants if Mr. Perez got the device, but unfortunately, Mr. Perez has not gotten the device. Money has just not been there, and he's I've urged him to get the device. He called around his family members. It's just not there. He thinks in 2 weeks he can get it. He is not driving. He does not have a vehicle, and he is not drinking, Your Honor.
Well, how do we know that without a monitor?
I know.
So I did not see a PR report. Well, we wouldn't have had one because we've had his bond pulled. Mr. Perez, you're there. Mr. Perez is connected remotely. You need to turn yourself in, plain and simple. There's nothing we can do until he turns himself in.
I will explain that to Mr. Perez, Judge.
Thank you. Next.
Your Honor, may I be excused? I think
You may.
that's all I have.
I know you got all your cases dismissed, huh? Oh, no, you have one.
Oh, I
You
got
have one more. You have
one
Kristen
more.
Hugh.
And he's
That's right.
coming in, Judge.
Uh-huh.
We'll see y'all at 11.
Hey, hello. Hello.
Tonight, I just wanted to say hi. I love it.
Good to see you.
I'll see you
Ay,
later.
ay, ay. All right, let's go. Next one. Not loca.
Bottom of page 3, Judge. In cause number 2020-0D03331, State of Texas versus Roberto Garcia. Announcement of counsel, please.
David Vandenberg on behalf of the state, and the state is ready.
Does Mr. Garcia, he doesn't have an attorney. Okay, give me 1 second because I know Carla sent me the report. Oh, Lord. All right. Carla, let me ask on this, are you covering this one or is Mr. Escobedo? I don't see him here.
He's not, I was going to cover Judge. I do have him on the site on Teams. I'm chatting with him. I wanted to just get some confirmation of the last, maybe 2 paragraphs on the summary.
Right, and that's where I am. Well, and maybe it's for different reasons. I want to understand exactly why that unit was on lockout, because one appears to say that he was hospitalized, and yet it looks like there's another reason. So I want to make sure I understand. Were you looking at something else? Oh, that he lost it, right? He just lost it.
Yes, so the lockout, and that's where I was trying to just make sure. So the lockout happened, the way I'm looking at it is in 2022. And during that time, the court had requested the DWI summaries, those were submitted. And that's at the time that he was having, he had been on lockout, but turned out that he was hospitalized, and that's one of the reasons why he wasn't able to, he was on lockout.
Do we have proof of that?
As per Mr. Escobedo, he did have proof of that. I don't have it myself, but Mr. Escobedo let me know he has proof of that. And that this was addressed back in May. The last hearing, which was on May, I'm sorry, 18th, I believe, of this year. And that's the reason why the bench warrant was recalled. However, fast forward to July, as of July 24th, as per this report, Mr. Garcia is back having issues with the monitor. He apparently lost the device, Your Honor. So that's what I was just trying to get with Mr. Escobedo, just to confirm exactly if it's been since more or less July 24th that he's been without the monitor. Mr. Escobedo did let me know that Mr. Garcia has been asked to be reporting for 2 weekly breathalyzers. Those have been negative. There hasn't been any indication of them being positive or alcohol use. And as of today, Mr. Garcia still doesn't have the monitor. He is pending to go Friday. I'm not sure if tomorrow, Friday, to contact the provider to get that monitor back installed, Your Honor.
When is that?
Mr. Escobedo mentioned Friday, but I'm not sure if that's Friday tomorrow. Mr. Escobedo will be logging on shortly, Your Honor.
Okay.
But yes, Judge, that's where I'm at with the summary. Mr. Garcia did complete TAP already. He completed his victim impact panel class. The only class he has pending is a repeat offenders DWI class.
He's in that right now, no?
Yes,
Is that what this says?
Yes, Your Honor. He just got enrolled in that. And I think Mr. Escobedo just logged on, Judge. Sorry.
Good morning, Mr. Escobedo. How are you? If you're talking, you're muted.
Apologies, Your Honor. I'm doing well, and yourself, Judge?
I'm all right. So what is the status of the monitor? Something is pending on Friday. This Friday, he's due to get his monitor, or what's going on?
That would be correct, Judge. So he was in my office and he went ahead and gave a call to Lifesaver, and that's when he was informed that with the portable unit, they should be having replacements at the Boeing location so he can obtain a new portable unit this upcoming Friday. And
Like tomorrow?
that would also be correct, Judge.
Okay, and then?
So at this moment in time that he doesn't happen to have the portable unit, he's doing the 2 breathalyzer tests weekly. And I went ahead and informed Mr. Garcia of the urgency of obtaining his interlock portable unit.
Mr. Garcia, any reason why tomorrow you shouldn't have your unit? You're muted.
Okay. Actually, they told me last week that I needed to call these people. I mean, the office, which is the Lifesaver office right here, one of the franchises anyway. And then to me, what? Stop by the end of the week, which is this week, because I mean, they're gonna send it from, I don't know from where anyway. So I called the office, which is the one in 6425 Boeing, and this guy told me that he has the email, like they know what's going on. Of course, they have all the information that they require to, to provide me for another one. And they told me, you know what, we haven't received anything, but either or, if we don't have any further information, we have devices right here. So either or, I'm gonna stop tomorrow. Either if they send the one that they said, I don't know what they mean about sending. I don't know the difference. To me, they're all the same, but I don't know. So anyway, so he told,
Hold on, Mr. Garcia. Can you confirm that with the provider? No, I'm asking Mr. Escobedo. Can you confirm? I mean, sometimes, right, clients aren't going to really know all the intricacies, but you might better understand. I want to make sure that Mr. Garcia has a monitor tomorrow.
Yes, Your Honor. I could definitely go ahead and confirm that with the provider judge.
Okay. Can you do that right now? Can you do that quickly? Yes.
I could also do that as well, Judge.
Okay. So if you'll take a second to do that. Mr. Garcia, we're going to ask Mr. Escobedo to contact Lifesaver to confirm that you aren't going to show up tomorrow and then for some reason not have it. I'll let you know, Mr. Escobedo, that if we do not have a monitor by tomorrow, I don't want him doing twice a week. He's going to go in daily and test because he should have this monitor.
Yes,
He
Your
is
Honor.
also, depending on if he gets his monitor tomorrow, I see the recommendation about him beginning his 10 days ACOP. Mr. Garcia, are you working?
yes,
What are your work hours?
I'm working. Well, they basically changed it because this is one of the Walmarts. So they basically moving around the schedule. I mean, yeah, that's what they do.
All right. If he is, for whatever reason, doesn't get the monitor tomorrow, he's immediately, I mean, do you work like during the day, during the afternoon? Like tomorrow, what do you work?
Tomorrow, I'm pretty much working 2 to close,
What's close?
like around 10 p.m., 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm sorry.
Do you have, do you turn in your schedule, Mr. Escobedo? Are you keeping track of his work schedule?
You know what, Your Honor? I don't happen to have the work schedule information, but that's something that I can also obtain from him as well.
I'm going to require it because I'm sure he has a curfew, right?
That would also be correct. Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And so I want to make sure that if he's outside of the curfew or if his hours change so that, he's working later, that you're aware of his work schedule.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, just hang on. Mr. Escobedo's going to go check with Lifesaver and we'll come back to your case. Okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who's next?
That was it, Judge. The other 10 o'clock, Judge, for Miranda Carlos, Mr. Underwood and Mr. Miranda are here in person, Judge.
Okay, let's take care of it.
Okay.
All right, see you there.
Mr. Render.